So it's Monday, May 27th, day 3 of the Mammoth trip, and Roger and I are fishing the upper section of Hot Creek Ranch. Today it's nymphing allowed unless the fish are actively feeding. And the only way to figure out if the fish are actively feeding is to sit and watch. I'm going to go up a little bit farther. So I'm sitting here on the upper section of Hot Creek, and I'm just going to sit and watch for a little bit, see if there are any rising fish. And if I don't see any rising fish, then I'll put on a dry fly, but I won't do that until I'm sure that there's nothing coming up. I'm seeing some caddis coming off and some midges flying around. Okay, so I definitely have a fish rising here somewhere. I've heard it twice. I just need to spot it. Okay, so while I've been sitting here, I had a few fish rise right in this little riffle here. I've got on a CDC midge. It's about a size 20, and then I've got my parachute caddis cripple. So we will see what happens. And the rises have been right in the middle here. So there we go. Aha. Oh well. Huh, I guess they wanted a little action there. There's a bigger fish right there. And he was rising fairly consistently until a bird came over. There we go, and another miss. And let me put a couple casts down the bank. Nothing there. Oh, they like that action. Okay. Skirt it a little bit, maybe. I need to put more floating on it. Huh. And I need more floatant because I can't see it. I've missed about a half dozen fish in this riffle. I really need to get my timing down. I've had a few fish try to pick up the fly as I dance it along the water coming up. but I've had bigger fish take it on the drift. And it's starting to drag. So what I'm doing is I'm casting with the sort of the upstream mend, so the fly lands down stream of my fly line. Nada. And normally when I fish this fly, I like to fish a CDC caddis. Unfortunately, I did not. Oh, that bird just picked off that caddis. I did not tie any of those CDC caddis up. Okay, that's a bad drift. Hey, that's not a bug, that's my fly. And my fly is dragging now, but I'm going to finish it out. Okay. Let's get a little bit closer. I think I might put on a different fly. Same pattern, but one that's not as chewed up. That floats a little bit better. Because this one is pretty chewed up. That's a decent drift, or it was. And nope. That's not terrible. Nada, nada. No, no, okay. Okay, so I changed patterns. I put on this sort of crippled caddis, almost like a, it's got a real thin body like a mayfly. I saw some, I think they looked like they were pale yellow mayflies coming off. So hopefully that'll imitate that. And then I put on a different version of the caddis. Same, shouldn't say different version. I put on a different, I put on the same caddis, but this one's just a little bit, and I put on another caddis, same caddis I had before, it's just this one is not as manky. I've been watching the caddis flow down, and all the fish seem to be like right there in the center, and they're intercepting them as they come down. So let's see what we can do. There's some down there at the end as well. There we go. Those are a little bit too close together, I think. That's not quite where I wanted it. I'll go ahead. Okay, maybe I'll move down just a tad. Move down just a little bit. Nope. Okay, well maybe I'll get down below them and approach from downstream. Because really, I came up here to fish to the fish that was here. And he doesn't seem to be interested in what I was presenting. Well, actually, he did strike once, and I missed him. Okay, I've come downstream. I already missed one fish. Not getting good drifts. Ah, that was not to my fly. That was a nice fish though. There we go. Little tiny fish. Little rainbow. And he took it deep. Okay. One thing about Hot Creek you got to be aware of is all the stinging nettles around the bank. I landed that rainbow. Got an arm full of stinging nettle in the process. There's a bigger brown trout right there. So I'm going to try my luck, see if I can get a decent drift in there and see if he'll pick it up. I should probably be filming all of this. I just missed a really nice fish and still don't have my timing down. He rolled up on it, a nice porpoisey rise, and I thought I waited long enough. But nope. That was a nice fish too. Oh, that was the fish. There we go. Oh, that was the fish. There we go. Uh-oh. I better get him on the reel before I step on my line like I did last year. Nice rainbow. Come on. And he picked up my my cripple caddis. There we go. It's a nice rainbow. Okay, so when I was in my box, I noticed that I had a decent sized clink hammer in there. So I've got the clink hammer on and I've got my caddis on. I'm pretty confident that there are two fish in there, that fish that I landed wasn't actually the fish that I saw before. I'm dragging. Yeah, dragging, but what are you gonna do? Oh yay, girl ahead of me is got enough fish. Okay, there we go. Nice little mend. Oh, there we go. And I missed a gum. I was about to say, I'm surprised. I would have thought a fish would be on that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fish that. That's not a bad drift. And I missed it again. Really? Okay, let's try over here. That's not terrible, even though it's starting to drag. There we go, and I missed the hook set. And frankly, I'm thinking I'm setting up too fast. Maybe I'm setting up too slowly. What that? That's like 10 fish that I've missed. And now they're dragging. Let's see what we got in that little eddy. Anything? Now they're dragging. That looks like a decent fish. Nada. There we go. And I missed it again. She must be into a big fish. She's been sitting there for a while. Yeah, I'm letting too much line fall in behind me. The problem is, I need to work on my line management. Upstream end. That'll give me some more time. Pull in all this extra line. Nope, now it's just speeding down. That was awful. Okay, straight upstream was better. Okay, I've taken off the clink hammer and I've got the same pattern on, one in size 16, one in size 14. There we go. And he got off. Okay, well, that was the size 14. Oh, there's a big, jeez Louise. What is it? What is it? What is it with my timing today? Oh my goodness. Oh, missed 2 fish in succession. How does that happen? There we go. Another rainbow. And more nettles. Oh, he's pretty strong. Maybe I hooked him in the gill. Nope, he's in the mouth. He's just a big, wide fish. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a big fat fish. Jeez Louise. Okay. Not too girthy. I mean, not too long, but really girthy. Well, that was cool. The fish are being overly generous today. There's no reason why I should be getting so many opportunities. There's still a bigger brown in there. I know it. That was cool though. I put on a larger version of the cripple caddis that I tied. I put on a 14, and that's what I got that fish on. And I mean, you saw I got 3 strikes in succession on either one of those flies at the same time, so it was pretty cool. And as you can see, the nettles are doing their job. Look at all that. Okay, and just as I said that, there was a rise in front of me, so let's go to town. Come on. Okay, I'm going to short line it this time, I think. Nothing, okay. Do a little bit more short lining. Nothing. There's a fish. That's not the fish I'm looking for. That is not the fish I am looking for. Now what I noticed is for those bigger fish, I have to cast farther upstream. Maybe they're watching it a little bit longer, I don't know. There we go. Oh, and I missed him. Haven't seen too much happening in this eddy. Okay, I'm hung up on the plants, but I will sacrifice that for the fish. Nada. Okay, so what you saw me doing there, shaking my rod back and forth, that's a good way to prevent your line from getting tangled when you're fishing over brush. There we go. And I missed him. Okay, that was maybe too slow. Or maybe they're just not fully committing. Maybe it's not me. Yeah, maybe it's them. Maybe they're not fully committing. It's not me. It's the fish. They're taking all they're using all that effort and deciding they don't want it. Nope, I'll leave that. Now imagine if I threw a nymph on here. Jeez, forget about it. Okay, that one fly is starting to sink. Let's go way up there. And it caught the... Oh, there we go. Is he on? No. I was a little lackadaisical about that. And that's because my line was so far behind me that I really didn't think I was going to get a good hook set. Nope. Okay, maybe I'll turn it off for a while. Of course, when I do that, that big fish that I've been looking for is going to come up and take it. It looks like I need to put more floating on the small one. Okay, just as I was considering moving, a nice brown came up right in front of me. There we go. But that's not him. That's not him. It's in the same place, but not the same fish. Okay, well, nettles, armful of nettles. Teeny brown. It's a nice little brown, maybe 10 inches, I guess. Okay, I've only got about 30 minutes left to fish. So I'm gonna try this fish a couple more times and then And then I'm just going to move. Let's see if we can find a bigger fish. I mean, it's a shame to leave feeding fish, but I would like to catch something a little bit bigger. And I know he's there. He's right there. Yeah, maybe I need to go a little bit farther up. Whoops, caught something on my back cast. That's a decent drift, no? Except for my tip is all messed up. Okay, maybe I'll try this guy in the center again. Decent drift. Nobody. That's not the fish. Okay, I'm gonna move up a little bit. It was right there. And I can't see the flies. There they are. They're looking a little waterlogged. Yeah, definitely looking waterlogged. Oh! Oh! Take it, take it. Oh, oh, wow. There's a huge fish right here. Oh, well, maybe not huge, but still nice. Come on, take it. Oh, rejected. Take the other one. Oh, come back. Come back. Shane, come back. Okay, I need to put more floating on it. So I knew I should have focused on this eddy a little bit sooner. That was a huge fish, so no need for me to move. He may not be in there anymore, though. I saw him go up. Okay, that's better. He went up to the head. I don't think he's there anymore. Getting caught in the swirls. Getting caught in the swirls. I don't see him. Oh, no, that's too splashy for him. Oh, okay, there's a... Is that a drake? What is that? Oh, I guess it's some sort of sulfur. Oh, there he is. He looked at him. Okay, he's still there. He's moving. Well, is that him? I don't know. Ah! Ah. Okay, so maybe that wasn't him. Maybe that was another fish. Let's see if I can see him again. I think it was probably him though. Oh, now I'm hung up on the nettles. There we go. Not seeing anything. Yeah, he was moving back and forth to either side, and I better put some more floating on. Okay, just when I think I'm going to leave, I see another big fish. I was resigned to the fact that the fish that was over here was the one I just hooked and missed, when I saw a fish right up here. So subsequently, I asked my wife to give me another half hour of fishing time. I don't think that was the fish that I saw. That looked to be a little bit too small. He was right there though. Oh, rejected! That is so cool when you see that happen. I mean, the fish basically suspended underneath it and then turned away. I may just switch flies. They're a little waterlogged. They don't seem to be floating as well as they should. That's not where I wanted it. So I may just, well, I don't know. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, I'll move up a little bit. Any fish that was here probably spooked. But since the fish I'm going for now is up here, I don't think it's floating high enough. They seem to be going after it. Oh, there we go. And I missed him. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. There we go. Ah, I missed him. Maybe I'm just too slow. Okay. Roger's gotten into a fish. Oh, he lost him. Okay, so I'm gonna throw a couple more casts up into the center of the stream where I saw that big fish, and then head upstream and see if I can find something bigger. No one ever wants to leave rising fish, but when you know there are bigger fish to fry. That's not where I wanted it, but let's just play it out. Right there. There we go. Oh, rejected again. Huh. Okay, 3 more casts. Where's the one fly is not floating? The one fly is not floating. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna replace both flies. Okay, 3 more casts and then I move. That's not where I wanted either. So another 3 casts and then I move. And I caught something behind me. Great. That's a good, decent cast. Maybe not as far up as it needed to be. That's a little bit too low. That fish was farther up. There we go. Right there. Ah. Okay. Okay. No. Okay, time to move. Well, that was cool. Vita's going to be here in about 30 minutes, so I'm just going to head upstream a little bit, see if I can find maybe some bigger rising fish, and if not, then just head back to the cabin and head out. Roger really lays those casts down well. Okay. Well, this is good fishing water. Good nymphing water, that's for sure. Especially right up there. I'm not seeing any fish though. I may just sit in front of that eddy and watch it for a little bit. Actually, this whole place is good. Oh, there's more people up here than I thought. Or maybe they're at the bottom of the public section. Yeah, maybe. Looks like they're at the bottom of the interpretive site. Okay, so I'm just going to sit down in here. I'm not seeing any action in here, but just throw a couple casts along the bank and then move on. That's not quite across, that's not quite next to the bank. There we go. I'll just make about 3 casts. Okay, time to move on. Looks like they're nymphing, which I guess means that there's no fish working up here. This is usually a pretty decent spot. Oh, don't see any fish working, but let me throw a couple dries up there. On the other side of that bridge, really good nymphing spot. Oh. Ah, there's a fish. There are fish working here. And I'm not getting a decent cast, so there we go. And I'm dragging instantly. That's not quite where I wanted it. I can't see my flies. Okay, I'm going to move closer. Okay, let's see what we can do here. It's a little bit marshy over here. Oh, not as bad as I thought. Okay, well I can get right up close. I thought it was going to be too marshy. It's a little breezy. Flub. Cast over and see if anybody wants to indulge me. Going the wrong way, looking like no. Okay, well, they are going the wrong way, but that's a good drift, even though it's in the wrong direction. Still going backwards. Well, this is right where I saw that fish rise. Okay, well, see if we can maybe get it into the current a little bit. No. With that drag all over the place. Tricky currents, that's for sure. Yeah, dragging. Okay, let's try a little bit. Whoa, went there. Ah, crap. Yeah, both of them? Or did I lose both of them? I have them, great. Okay, I'm gonna throw a couple casts underneath the bridge here. That's dragging. I have no idea where that even is. Well, there's some good drifts under the bridge. No? Okay. Nada. Let's look at this riffle up here. Okay, so there are fish rising here too. I just saw fish rise right there in the center. So see what we can do. Nada. And I'm not seeing my fly. There we go. Not a bad drift. Ooh, that's a good drift. No. Okay. Maybe I need to go farther up. Nope. I've got 15 more minutes to get back to the car. Okay, I'm gonna get closer. Okay, picked up a small fish hanging out on the bank. Come on, chill out. Chill out, little brownie. It's a nice little brownie. Okay, and it is now 12:18. I've got 10 minutes to get back to the car. Caught him right in here. I'm going to throw some more casts in there, and then I guess I'm going to head back. So time to head back to the car. I was hoping I'd be able to fish my way back, but I tangled my flies pretty badly. Too badly to untangle in the 5 minutes that I have left to get back to the cabin. So if you've watched until this point, thank you for that. I hope you've enjoyed it, and thank you for coming along.